achieving must quit, AB.
No.
Well, come watch greatness, fam. I'll give you the sauce.
The old horseshoe, Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. This is anything but a run-of-the-mill early season matchup. A clash of top 10 teams that these two will get their oil checked early. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Where you got John at?
Well, guys, Jeremiah Smith could be disappointed after not being a Heisman finalist last season for Ohio State. But all he did is get back to work, keep his head down, and have an unbelievable summer. He's looking better than ever, and we as college football fans are lucky that we get to watch the best player in the country one more season for the Buckeyes.
What the fuck? I'm done. Man, I can't catch a break on this bitch. This nigga fumbling the ball. His player scoops it up. What the fuck? Can I get a break out of this bitch? No. Nigga can't catch a break out of this bitch, boy. Nigga, the ball was just on the ground.
The Buckeyes kick
you almost over.
Their season is now officially underway.
That shit fucking wicked.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Back to throw, it's Mateer. A little release to the back. There he goes. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Handoff for Robinson. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5?
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. This is a designed run. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. Focus in, the defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
The Sooners line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Looking for space, it's Jackson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That is such a nice example of the defense reading and reacting and
Man,
locating
you fucking
the football
dropped the
on
ball.
play. They weren't fooled at all. They knew they were trying to go to the outside. They got leverage, corralled the back, got him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking for a huge play. Wide open, he makes the catch. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And that's how you flip the field really quickly. Go from being on your side of the field, creating the explosive play, getting some momentum for this offense, and getting towards scoring position.
Quarterback may change this route. Here's Julian saying to throw. Spits it out to the back. He's got his man.
I can't pick it up.
Touchdown! Buckeyes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself and then put points on the board. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Will go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Going over the top. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage.
Makes the catch down the right side.
Damn, if you...
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Sooners, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. They'll run out of the gun here with Robinson. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away, and doing it cleanly. No PI. As a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
Gonna let it fly.
credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Turning it on. These little games can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Where the baby?
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Trying to impose their will with the run. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Really nice run. This guy brings balance to this offense. It's not all high-flying aerial passing attack, too. You go back to Adrian Peterson, DeMarco Murray, Samaje Perine. They've always had guys in these spread-up tempo offenses that have been able to give them balance and force the defense to stay honest. That's exactly what this guy brings the Sooner offense.
They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
Man, this nigga.
And he didn't get.
Hell yeah, this nigga's up there trash. I'm already on 14-0. I ain't gonna lie. Any one-on-one curves, I'm letting them know. Niggas know now. I'm throwing that bitch up to Jeremiah Smith. If he down that bitch by himself, 9 times out of 10 he catching that bitch. I stamp it.
Ohio State has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. He breaks a tackle. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short game.
You want to ball?
And that one really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Got a little space. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
But I tell him,
awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Mateer. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He's turning it loose into the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Let's take just a second and talk about
God, it's Friday.
You
ain't got to work either.
Top 10, ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not.
Let's do a roll. Let's do an ultra roll. Hey, I'm gonna do a crazy ass
This is already a really great jumping point. I can't wait to see how they play today.
That nigga real life ran from the ball.
Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down.
We ain't worried about that shit.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end.
Thank you. That's all me. Straight user, baby boy. Appreciate ya. You know, out there turnover, we finna up the scope. 1-on-1. In that 1-on-1 cover with Jeremiah Smith, though, we finna fuck go with the ball. Stamp that.
Secured the football. Great job by the DB, securing the football and forcing the turnover.
I ain't gotta use my other receiver right now.
They torched this defense
that
with
guy
an
if they play
explosive
something
passing
wrong.
play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He makes a catch.
On the motherfucking ball.
What a big pickup there as they get the first down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of.
Oh my God, that nigga was flushed. Why the fuck I aimed that bitch?
When it's incomplete. Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are
Oh
about.
my God.
Both teams beat up on
3 wide open.
We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and find out what they are.
I really still trying to remember my plays for real.
They practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
And this offense has really showed me something today, man. They've already put some drives together, made some explosive plays, and now just executing on 3rd down. They've shown you a little bit of everything, and this offense is looking like it's the real deal.
And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Saying back to the air. Rushes on him.
Oh my.
It's a hit as he fires.
Oh my. He saw that big coming backside.
That's one of the best in the business. Start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense.
It's good.
Getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Say it. He's got him this time.
On the ball. I'm trying to score. We got to put up some points. Okay. Really? Crawl? There you go. Oh my God. That nigga leaving that safe. Okay.
With the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down
Hey,
to the
on the
1-yard
ball
line.
again. On the ball again. On the ball again.
The Buckeyes are in the hurry up. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Motherfucking Jeremiah.
And on that situation, the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Might be calling a hot route. From the gun on 3rd down, say it. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Never seen that shit like that.
That last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
4th down, say it.
Oh my!
Didn't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
I'm bullshitting.
Great coverage on
Supposed
that
to ran the
4th
ball
down
4
play.
times straight.
Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Calls his own number.
It's definitely too early to panic.
Get that man hurt. Hey, you got to stay out the game, fam.
Right now, you're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air, or you've got to be more physical up front.
Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Nowhere
Get the ball. Get the ball. Pick that motherfucker up. Let's go. Right, get that motherfucker up. Shit.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
spitting that damn milk out. I'm gonna whip your butt.
Number 96, set to kick this one.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
Those are the blitzes right here.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Pocket breaking down. Got room at the 35. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
The ball like you crazy.
This QB has the ability to make huge plays.
It's funny here, bro.
Do things off schedule, but that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! How about that shot into the end zone? And he makes the grab for the score.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
I'm putting belt to ass right now.
Nah, who you playing?
On my league game.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line.
I'm finna fuck with my micros, cause this shit over.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Oh, I like that,
To the ground with the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Nobody else in the bit?
Shit, they ran them boy AB out there.
They go such a long way deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They lost this bit too. This I ain't playing no more today, man. I'm just gonna sit back and watch.
It's Mateer.
The game ain't even been out a week yet.
Can't make the connection in the defense, putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Going to take a shot. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Trying to do shit like in 26. It's not 26.
Early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Here's Sayin to throw. Fires to the right.
Oh my.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Across the middle.
In a sudden change situation offensively, that's when you like to take shots. The defense just jogs out on the field. Let's see if we can catch him napping. Take a shot. Great job in the back end covering to force the incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they're not on the same page there.
And what a drive this has been so far by the defense. Of course, they're in their own end of the field. They're sort of in that fringe area, and they forced 2 straight incompletions. If they could force another one right here, it'd make it really tough on their opponent to kick a field goal.
Field goal? You don't know nothing about that.
Lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Sayin. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first.
Final.
They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll try to convert on 4th and long after giving up that big sack. Sayin to throw for it on 4th. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Throw it, say it. Fires to the right. Back's looking for the goal line. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Again, it's Sayin. He wants it all. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll go to the ground. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports Studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the number 9 team, the Ole Miss Rebels.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19.
And it's the Hoosiers who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today.
Say it.
I ain't got
pushing them to 1-0 on the short season.
Complete to the right. Nice move. Create some space. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40.
That's why you want to play more.
Back to pass, it's Sayin. Fires deep toward the end zone.
I'm like Mr. Miyagi.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we can go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
This the fuck you do. You gotta log out, log back in, all type of shit.
Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way.
That's so far.
To the air on 1st down. Extending the play. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy. Remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And, man, this defense proving to be so opportunistic. They don't just turn people over. You've already seen them scoop up a fumble, take it back to the house, now an interception, and take it back to the house. They make big plays, and they put that thing in the end zone.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line.
Can you get this Texan turn?
By the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick-6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick-6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Power football with the run. Could be an alley. Past the 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just handing the ball off. But when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Quarterback will keep it. He's into the end zone for the 2, and they get a little bit closer. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion.
Why the fuck T invite me to
Here's
a
Julian saying to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards.
Kicked him out of the bit early.
You got to know, just throw the ball away, knowing the play is over.
To throw, it's Sayin. Here comes the heat. Unleashes one. It's complete. Breaks into the open. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make bigger plays. I look for them to continue to find ways to get that fast dude in space.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
You know Randall Steven?
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they've been...
Oh, this nigga went straight to T. Look at this cake ass nigga, bro.
Backups in the game now, and I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this.
Nigga, I just asked you want to run with randoms, crazy ass nigga.
Make this defense prove they can stop.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on that.
Gashing the D on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive and now in business near midfield at the 49. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front.
Booster, booster! Squid!
To the air, it's Mateer. Unloads it left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big deal.
Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
Hey, who's in that goddamn blood like that?
Better job, man. You gotta protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They gotta somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
On the run, deep down the right side. He's got it. Oh, he's getting ahead of... And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. How about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end.
Boy, I'm crying at that fucking video.
Boy, that shit's so motherfucking fun, bro. I swear to God, you can see it more clear now.
Boy, oh God, boy, PJ stop fighting and all, boy. I can't wait to see him, boy. Don't say, boy, that shit carried you out, boy.
Oh God.
Boy, you supposed to made the news out there, bitch.
But then Chad, you know, Chad, like, he like holding the boot, he like Buckeyes, bro.
Man,
you don't know, you probably don't know Chad, bro. Chad old as fuck, he a drunk, fool. Oh God!
Yeah, no.
Well, I swear to God, Chad's a neighbor. Like when he get drunk, he can't talk. Like he like he one of them drunks. Like, oh God, fool, that shit so crazy. When I seen who, I was like, what the fuck? I said, why is this nigga fighting Chad?
Boy, ain't no fucking
Thank you.
We
got a crew
the Oklahoma offense. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show.
That shit was so funny. I said, what the fuck? And the way this nigga fighting this man.
And the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next
play. PJ, he was asking to get knocked out. That nigga was swinging the man.
Trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and you know it's just and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
Oh, he wants it all. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're
sent it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
The defense has not had an answer for this guy today. Already over 150 yards receiving. That time, the ball falls incomplete, but we haven't seen that happen too often today.
Give me that bitch again.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you. You're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Play fake, Julian Sayed. Looking to buy time. He's got the tight end. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs.
Pick the ball, bro.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one.
Here we go. Ready. Go.
Say it. He's going to fire deep. Catch in stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He got loose and it was lights out after that. He scores for the 5th time in this game. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally.
Here's all these niggas be onside kids, bro. Y'all so square for this shit.
Has had no answer for these guys.
I'm pretty bullshit, young brother.
By the O.
Look at that, thank you. That's a fucking flag.
Offense back onto the field. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but
your ass is cooked, nigga.
To get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game.
You ever go man on me, boy?
DB's locked up tight on the receivers.
Ready, go.
He'll take it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Down in the play is their sophomore linebacker, a guy they can ill afford to lose. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks.
I tell you what, they're down, but they're not out with this guy. They keep feeding him. He keeps having success on the ground. Maybe I use this now to catapult Houston.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
I'll tell you, man, analytics in college football now are changing the way coaches think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go for it in that situation because the percentages are telling you you got a good shot at keeping the football and keeping possession. That time, though, they're not able to come up with it. And they've now given up the football with their backs to the wall. The defense now is going to have to dig them out of this hole.
That's a pig, man. You got to turn around.
He was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Here's Sayin to throw. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air
Get
for
there.
the score. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Sends the offense out, ready to go on the attack. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Xavier again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath.
Going for it all. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this.
Lofts one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Here's a heat. He's on the move, trying to make magic with his feet. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He takes a chance and fires it across the field to the end zone, and is picked off.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And looking for more room. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
They'll go play action with Sayin. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together, but the last two plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
Throwing, say it. He rifles one deep down the right side. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming.
Not catching him.
Wide receiver.
Hey, you might get called. Ain't that a bitch?
Wants to adjust the pattern.
Booster, booster.
Fourth down, Sayin. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on fourth down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with the double? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook. So let him do it. At the end of the day, you got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
He's so goddamn sorry.
But still not a whole lot of running room.
But you want to play.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Perfect.
After this, it'll be
fucking perfect. Perfect, nigga. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Good fucking kick, bro. Yeah, nah. I did the first time I kicked that big too deep.
This defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical.
That's some glitchy shit.
Some bullshit out there.
Interception by this quarterback. And he is brought to the ground, and that's how we'll wrap this one up.
Okay.
If you're the quarterback, you might want to stop.
I knew they could get the helmet.